first opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the New Orleans Saints. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from the Superdome. And he's going to be stopped through with good coverage here by the key teams. He'll turn to an abrupt 22-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Pete Werner. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Intercepted.
From the 32 now.
The Saints take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Escapes the defender. Oh, it still won't go down. And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 20.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
First down.
Gotta be careful here.
First
He's
and
on the
10
plus
at the
side of
13-yard line.
Maybe a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
He's saying I'm on the plus side of 30.
Well, if you're on the plus side of 30, y'all know what I'm on the plus side of. All I know is that run right there, let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely. So that can't find anywhere to go.
Take him down.
And he goes down.
By Jalen
For the sack by
It's a 10-yard
corner.
loss. Brings up
He
second
just knew these rushers were eager to
at
do
the
that
Eagles'
today. Put him on
23-yard
the
line.
ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They saw a big way there where he lost double-digit yards on that sack.
He will reach the 5-yard line before he takes a miss. And
It's a gain of 19
yards.
brings up third
Set up
down.
better for third. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Kamara. He'll take it. He's out for the Saints touchdown. And the Saints take the early turn and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Check the lane like a game of chess. You want to be better.
Now the extra point
for the
try
extra point.
forthcoming. And it's blocked. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups a little bit better than others. Where they think they have the advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try to go to those spots.
Brings up second and more at the 41-yard
Defensively,
line.
you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up those guys, and you tend to start them out when they do that.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard
It's a pickup of 44 yards.
Big play there for Philly.
First down.
44 yards.
A pickup of 44 yards on the play.
Let's go. Trimmer.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts sets up to throw it. It's caught Smith. And all the way down inside the 10 more there. First down.
chains. Defense, got to find a better way. Touchdown, Eagles!
Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts.
Philadelphia.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from capturing the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense,
The
they have no
Eagles
answer
will
for that
set
right
up
there.
for the two-point conversion.
He is into the
The
end zone
two-point
to give
conversion
him a
is
2-point
successful
lead.
and makes the
And
score
around the goal line,
Eagles
especially
8,
on two-point tries,
Saints
sometimes the
6.
QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
Jake
I
Elliott
love
to
how you
kick off
described
for
it because you know
Philadelphia.
he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield that fell incomplete. Tough series from the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Shuck now to throw. Open lane is tipped in. Maybe by a half a
10-yard gain.
4th and
But it's
inches.
4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give him a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here we go with Kamara. And he will hold 1st down. Yardage as he's brought down at the 40.
It's a gain of 8.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Shuck. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
A gain of 9.
I know sometimes we can get
2nd
fooled
and
watch
1
him make catches
at the
as we just saw
33-yard
him do
line.
there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can
for
wide
Mason
receiver in
Tipton.
between. You can make him a primary target, and that's how you
Brings
shred
up
the
3rd
defense.
down and
This will be
1.
play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Kamara trying to run through. And he is going to hold the Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down
It's a gain of
conversion.
2.
I like this
That's good
focus there
for
because
the
he was
Saints.
thinking about breaking that one
1st
big.
down.
All I thought about was, I need
1st and
one.
10
Let's
at
go
the
get
31-yard
that. Ended up
line.
picking up 2.
To throw is Shuck. Will be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 8-6 the score after 1. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Kamara. Pushes right through. Able to fight for them 4 yards here to 13.
He was brought down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Play action. Shuck. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. Very lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Toward the end zone, that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The field goal
His kick is good. And they're going to take the lead here as it's now 9-8. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people think that was a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it. They didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to
a gain of 14 yards.
Which side can step up and assert its will over the
Eagles. First
Line
down.
of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
14. First down, Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes down right for Barkley. 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to Saquon Barkley. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 42-yard line.
and have a one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them. But also does one-on-ones downfield.
It's a gain of 11.
Devontae's going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this down
A gain of 11
to
on the
the
play.
37-yard line.
And an Eagle first down.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
Saquon
He's going to get this one down to the 45-yard
He
line.
was brought down at the
2
45-yard
yards on the
line.
carry there. It'll be
2
second
yards on
down.
the pickup. It's second
That's a real
and
nice
8.
job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once you move,
His early struggles continue.
Justin
He's another
Reed.
intercepted. Picked
The
up by
second
Justin
down
Reed.
pass.
And the Saints are going to get it
Intercepted.
back here just shy of
The
the
Saints
12.
take over first and 10.
That was one
at
I
their
kind
own
of saw coming,
19-yard
Charles.
line.
A free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
and I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that catches for standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field. It's a
It's a gain of 20.
range, like a
The
good
Saints first
from
down.
side to side and make plays
First
on
and
the
10 at the
as he did there.
39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Shark. That is caught by Vela. Gets it after a gain of 7 to the 47.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard
Twitch
line.
there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Here's Shark. He'll duck around deep to his running back, complete. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 28.
It's a gain of 25 yards
there on the catch
play.
and run.
That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing, Shark. This is caught at the 8. Eventually get him down, but he's inside the
A gain of 25 more yards.
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Kamara. It's a loss of 5 there. Bringing up 2nd.
That's what you call stringing the play out. I know he was looking for a spot to get upfield, but they gave him nowhere to cut, nowhere to find a place to make it into the secondary, and they force him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Take it in the end zone for the Saints. Touchdown. Great play there. As the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll go for 2. They'll kick the point after. This time is good. And the lead is up to the score. Saints 16, Eagles 8. Time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here
at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
That is batted down and incomplete. But I think there was early contact. Let's check the call. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Hurts.
One that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring the...
He's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, keep the mobbing all die. Awesome, yada. VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side.
Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. To throw now, Shuck. They complete it to him. And they're going to have this across midfield inside the 45.
It's a gain of
Fresh out of the locker room. They hit him with a gain of
Saints.
20.
First
They're just going to run a
down.
drive route here with their tight end.
First
Let him
and
get
10
upfield
at the
about 10 yards,
44-yard
and then
line.
move toward the middle of the field. This ball's right on target, and it results in a first down.
Here we go, sack.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now they'll take this and run. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Here he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting a back on the sack. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll look to throw here. That's caught. The tight end Hill. That tight end position seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
He will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Sets up
From
4th
a
down.
defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Intended for Taysom Hill.
The Saints' decision to go for it backfires.
It's a turnover on
and
down.
the Eagles' defense able to hold. The Eagles' offense set to begin their next drive.
Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And a nice job to break free of one tackle that slows the play somewhat, but he's taken back right after.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And that will bring up 2nd down.
49-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. That's caught the 25. Dallas will get this one down near the 20. It's a gain of just shy of the 20.
That's good.
That one keepers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. That's caught. Dallas. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have cut the lead back down to 2. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on
will
fourth
set
down,
up
so I
for the
imagine the
two-point
offense said to their
conversion.
defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said,
That ties the game
they're in
at
the end
16.
zone.
And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Nothing separating these 2 teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Oh, mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out. They hit, but they'll say it's
Intended
incomplete.
for Taysom Hill.
I think he had to put that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he's a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far away from it.
Couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. You've got options now. Could they dial up the blitz here, or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On 3rd down, they'll drop to throw. Pass taken in. That was good tight end. They'll get this right past midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
The 35.
That's good.
They're able to convert on 3rd 6 now. 1st and 10. Now he'll try to run with this. And this defense not running for errors. He'll take this down inside the 25.
12 more yards.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
For speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more.
He is touchdown. Taysom Hill, the 24-yard touchdown. And the Saints have moved out in front.
What a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time, and that's exactly what he did there. Caught
The
that,
kicker on
ran
20
with it
extra
all
points.
the way to the end zone.
Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's
The
going to
conversion is no good.
The kicker greases it. And that's flat incomplete. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now. They want to get out there and show it.
And hoping to stay in that groove here this
First
drive.
down. A gain of 15. First down, Philadelphia.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. Jacob Bush results in
Number 6, Devontae Smith.
second and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the Saints' 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. It's a short one, complete to his tight end. Second catch for him today.
A gain of 6. That's good.
Big wide body of his. Didn't get a lot of yardage on it, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This off to Barkley, complete. Still moving. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's
Here we are in the
another
fourth quarter.
Eagles first down.
Would be a go-ahead
First
touchdown.
and 10 at the 15-yard line.
This is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hurts sets up to throw it. The tight end.
Complete to Dallas
Take
Goedert.
it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth.
The Eagles will
Hurts
set
will
up for
throw.
the two-point conversion.
That's
The two-point conversion is successful. And makes the score Eagles 24.
got the lead
Saints
2 here
22.
in this fourth quarter. Could have been up 1 with a point after, but they go for 2. And it worked.
It almost seems like they're trying to set an identity, doesn't it? We're going to be one of those teams that every time we get a chance to put extra points on the board, we will. Because really it's minimal in difference, right? Whether you're up 1 or 2, a field goal can still get you.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back into the fourth quarter.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Little short pass here to Hill. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the Hill.
It's a gain of 5.
You can put any Halloween
Brings up
costume on.
3rd
You're not going
and
to be able to
5.
disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Wound up on his way, tried to move his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He's going to have the Saints first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Conversion.
And the Saints
So after the run by
first
Kamara,
down.
now another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Shuck. It's taken in left side by Velo.
Shuck's pass.
And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3.
Time to give a little credit
Brings
there
up
to the
2nd
defense.
and
They played
7
that very well
at their
because it was a drag
48-yard
route,
line.
and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield. He's going to get
8th catch for him now. He's got a
7-yard gain.
And it's a
That's
first
good
down.
for a Saints.
That was around one, not just with dexterity, but with
1st and
intelligence.
10 at the
Found the hole in the
45-yard
zone,
line.
made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
To the sideline, and they go and catch. It's a gain of 17 yards. That's on 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Now a 1st down carry. It's going to eventually rendered down before reaching the 20, but a scary run.
Tackle made at the 21-yard
Creating
line.
space for their guys.
It's a gain of 8.
But when
Brings
that
up
guy
2nd
also
and
breaks
2.
tackles, it creates extra yardage. They almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Let's go now.
Shuck now to throw. It's hit, complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Go!
Kamara up the middle. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point
The Saints
conversion.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It is good.
Conversion
The 2-point conversion is good.
That makes the score Saints 30, Eagles 24.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team bowls it away. And they'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Great.
Back to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker.
The 4th
talk about making winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Second and 2. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the Eagles' 23-yard line.
The completion sets up a manageable second down.
10th carry for Canara.
Alvin Kamara gets a yard to bring up tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up third and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. He's going to have a Saints first down. He's going to make the third down conversion.
The Saints first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on 3rd down, well, usually you think 4th down quarterback sneak. There, no, it worked on 3rd. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to buy some time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And the throw wasn't too much that time. It's incomplete.
Intended
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
The receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, Shuck. This is Chris. And then Chris gets a touchdown. Touchdown, Charles, with very little time remaining. It just sucked any energy and momentum out of the other side.
Yeah, take an incredible comeback in the final minute to bring this one back to even. A great series
The
there
Saints
offensively.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they followed
The
through.
2-point conversion is successful. The score is Saints 38, Eagles 24.
Team owns it away. And he'll be brought down the right.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake out the interception. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
First pass intended for A.J. Brown. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Not as long as they hold this lead.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared. But executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.